like your house. I was really struggling. I need to do something to get my mind off of this, dude. I need something to cleanse my palate, so to speak. Either you're going to be in Baja Blast, and then you guys don't still have that Baja Blast behind you. Oh, okay, I'll just do the Baja Blast then. Thank you. She could definitely see down into car, but there's some stuff Baja Blast I am sure that they have in store Baja Blast car. She like tried not to see it, but she saw it. And when she well, they have never gotten inside the pie, but there is at least one positive takeaway I got. And that's the size of Baja Blast pie on eBay has opened my eyes to the wacky world that is people selling rare food on eBay. People often search rare food or rare snacks. You'll stumble across a whole bustling little industry. People are selling promotional items like the Baja Blast pie, the empty Baja Blast pie box, which for some reason cost more than the Baja Blast pie. Actually, I got this down for some. After looking at the Baja Blast pie in person, I gotta say, it is worth taking money. You got this cereal from anime that's meant to be eaten with orange juice instead of milk. And this is a ton. And I need a ton of Mountain Dew Hail for lack of a better word. A lot of Chinese food. We got Mountain Dew eateries and hot dogs and movie stuff, Mountain Dew filter stuff. Yeah, that's food. I don't think we next of all are cheap. All those people would probably saw that one article about a Cheeto shaped like Abraham Lincoln's dog selling for $4 billion and were like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. You got the expensive stuff like the ultra rare music, no home, but the second ones are Cheeto shaped like things that Mark Cheeto sells for absurd reasons. Like the Statue of Liberty hot Cheeto sells for $15,000. That's pretty insane, especially because this one obviously fake. That's just a picture of the schedule. The Cheeto shaped like EP Leader and Peanut. This was only $15. And I definitely with the attention that you get EP Leader and Peanut. I thought the Bigfoot one was pretty cool. I mean, not only is it a big Cheeto, but it is also shaped like something that is itself great. But then I thought about it a little longer, and it's just like, wait, why is this specifically big? Is this just somebody walked? I walked. This is really awesome. You made for Bigfoot Cheetos. There are so many Bigfoot Cheetos. Like, somebody after maybe this is not a rare snack at all. Bigfoot Cheetos. Look, that was kind of crazy because it does look like a little bush, but again, I don't know why it's a Bigfoot bully. People are still impersonating everything Bigfoot. I'm surprised that wasn't Bigfoot. Please, this is not for sure what it is. You're like, either Bigfoot or Charizard or, I don't know, the little guy with the karate kick. You can be kind of surprised for sure that you want. I can see this kind of highlighted just so I can use it for the video, but it's pretty clear that these were not. And I was talking with both big stars. I found a chicken wing shaped Cheeto and a health, but unfortunately, the vast majority of the Cheetos were just thick. There was not nearly as much variety as I thought. Also, I was pretty hungry when I was filming this, so I got distracted and just started eating them. But that is exactly what I was looking for. Ooh. Walking. What is that? You got a Bigfoot on the walking through. We got going fast, regular. We got Bigfoot walking, and then we got guy These big one. Just because sometimes you got to a bunch of L's before you find the done. If it takes work, you can pick up your first and find big fun. You got to go to it. And it will happen, but these days don't work anymore. This might now be, you know, that thing I don't know what you're doing. I'm just on display right there. I'm trying to do that. You know what? I am going to try to bomb out last time because I looked up and there's a lot of recipes online how to make your own bomb out last time. So if they don't want to give you the delicious bomb, that's fine. I'm going to take it. I have here in front of me everything I need to make a bomb out last time. I take 600 minutes to make this pie. I'm up. Shit. Yeah, and I'm trying the first cup of key lime. Got the key lime, baby. There's got the ball, and then I'm going to reach out for it. So it's kind of feeling like it's going to be all right. So it's going to take forever. It's going to take so many key lime. This many key lime. It's made about a little less than half the juice. I mean, I'm going to use the lime already, dude. What's this? I did it. And it only hurt my feelings a lot. You know what time it is? I've never baked with that before. I don't know what that is. You know what? Maybe I should make some sweetened condensed Hitlers, actually. That would be kind of good. One full down, blah, blah. This is pure essence. Do a lot of things. Yeah, look at that. Oh, that looks good. I mean, not good. It looks like it's supposed to. Alright, I think I'm pretty close to the color, and I don't really want to mix in any more food color than that, because I don't want to put that with food color. I'm just a little worried about my health, so I'm going to try to make a nice, clean, nutritious pie. Now, I can say that making this pie made you realize this is kind of like an ultimate version of a key lime pie, because looking at Baja Blast, let's say Baja Blast is tropical lime flavor. So I'm not thinking about this all wrong. I thought Baja Blast belonged to nowhere near pie, because I was thinking about like apple pie, pumpkin pie, but I forgot about key lime pie. That is the thing. So this might actually be good if it just tastes like a tropical key lime pie. I got it at long last from a pool of ash, dried once again. Just like the last time. I had to try like 20 minutes to get the taco down, so it's still gonna look funky. It smells pretty good. It just smells like a green crust. But now I know the pie doesn't look good at all. Like taco pie, it's not a little consistency wise. It's still something up to that. I don't know if it's just gonna be like liquid basically. I don't know. But no, that one it's still gonna taste like hot on blast at all. Or if it's just gonna taste like sweetened condensed milk. I'll be honest, now that I'm here and I'm about to get this pie, so the first honestly, it's the actual color, and it's just kind of like a weird consistency, but I'm just wanting to get that. Okay. I just played with burgers. I don't know what to think of it. Let me try to take another bite and try to articulate it. It does look like a key lime pie, which does make sense because I think I used it on like 100,000 key lime. Food flavor candy doesn't really taste like the actual food. This is like the key lime version of it. Those are like insanely sweet. I don't know if I should have used that much on my last. Like I feel like I can taste the high fructose milk. It has a syrup in it. Yeah. That's not good at all. Okay, it's like somebody just dumped Baja Blast onto a key lime pie, but that doesn't give you the full picture. It does taste like concentrated Baja Blast. You can taste that I noticed the most of the water out of the Baja Blast. Anyway, I'm going to stop doing that before my mortgage starts anyway. Thanks. I had something to walk that home. Okay, can I get a media content? study published by CBS News, most Americans believe in some kind of psychic phenomenon, and 16% say that they themselves have experienced some kind of psychic ability. Why? I've never believed in telekinesis or any kind of psychic ability really, but lately I've been so many TikToks on my For You page about how it's actually really easy to just start moving objects with your mind. Like this one, how to do telekinesis. Just start out by rubbing your hands together, this helps you to feel the energy and also helps you to create an universe. Then start practicing on themselves, how to some heavier objects, as long as you keep your hands looking like all of your fingers are broken, you'll be starting to towards the nose. There's also this one where apparently all you have to do is imagine your hands are magnets and you can rotate a piece of paper and show that. That's all pretty easy to say, or maybe there's some other kind of scientific explanation for those parts. That's where I'm the no-handed statement done. Some people are commenting on this TikTok that they have found these tutorials genuinely useful. It really, and then that's really story. And people are recording. And it is critical later that it seems to be working, but also has an unintended side effect of making you terrified about it. That's something a lot of people don't think about it, that if you found out you had like superpowers, it would be like it would genuinely freak you out. I mean, actually, one of these people in the comments that's going on to become like an insanely powerful wizard. Anyway, I got some weird job items that I started looking at YouTube for long, more in-depth tutorials on how to do telekinesis. Like this one called Real Telekinesis, Telekinesis Training. That takes you time to get this stuff you kind of expect people to be calling on there. But on these videos, there are even more confident on what it does take some to really a big video. Oh, it wasn't fun to do it. Oh, people. I get it. I'm psychic. Actually, and I put on it with my mind, and I just blew up a baby bird in my back. The more I look into it, more things like that, I think most people tell me whether it be a sizable group of people that think that it's real, and they can do it. And all of it. So this gives me a video, I want to find out what the hell is going on. There's a lot of companies content out there on TikTok and YouTube and other websites. Is any of it real? And if so, can I do it? Because if I can, honestly, I wouldn't be pissed off. I would be so confused. I wouldn't make any sense. I would be the most confused, pissed off, or confident when we're going to see. Okay, so I'm going to figure this out, but we're going to have to start with the basics. So we've got this first new TikTok. It seems pretty easy and straightforward. I think this girl on YouTube, guys, what's the name who has a bunch of tutorials. So I'm just going to check out her channel and see what she needs to do. There is no right or wrong way of doing television. All the techniques that I use are intuitive. I just do it really right in the moment. Most of practice. So most of practice television or any other form of media. That's the one first. Why do you I just feel like I want to do this. I don't know. Special, I'm like also my friend is doing I didn't have the idea of doing it for an ego. Okay, fine, I'll take it. I guess I'm sort of just digging around until the dude that's what we're used to go. This is the problem. Anything supernatural. Well, I never feel like that's something that's good. And if it's not, it's better or more special. Oh my god. Explain to me for this holy cow. It's practice on the final practice. Doing the right thing. Don't help you or killing the beast. It will be all the way to your better or more special than other people around you. What is seriously? I feel like this is stuff is about how to use to build your insecurity. I think that I feel like that's not a good sign for how good and how people and for people out there that are like really good at telekinesis, the play will probably be something more like, if not, use telekinesis to blow up school life. You guys have to dominate your bank with telekinesis, okay? I know it's fun to make your principal do unlimited backwards, and I mean you should. And part of it is the reason we can do things with our mind, which is with everything, is individual programs, we are all parties of the same, we're all part of the universe. And so it's going to work first, and then work time going to come from clogging it. So let's start with this. How to do television. Start by rubbing it. This is the energy. It's like rubbing it and then like going like this. It's feeling it. Okay. It's making my hand kind of tingle. Maybe that's the answer. I make the hand tingle with the other. Soon I'll be making sound. Then I'm like puppet like stop. Trying to pick up the item as a part of your body. It's actually a lot easier to keep your sock on your foot. That way it still is a part. That is really happening right with my side. Lean up the object of the part of your body. Go! You know how you shout at your body? Go! Okay, eventually lists a bunch of other steps like moving into heavier objects like strength and stuff like that. So we can probably like stop. Let's get this in there.
How to practice how people from moving matter within either the stock computer and computer and
Okay, so I went and I got a needle, then I'm gonna stick it in this phone. Phone everywhere. What the hell? What's phone, dude? Okay. Lock this. Okay. We will come on. Oh no! Oh, good thing I bought multiple needles. Maybe I can take you and get it. I did that really clean. I'm showing this finish. Like I'm doing literally complete and picture this no area. It's always there's gonna be some here. Okay, let me move. Okay, stop here. Did I move my breath? Didn't move because I'm not. Oh. Now I see why they can't put this.
60 seconds left on the clock.
I think that people who people know. They're that it's not one thing out there. Being out there, work on the okay, I think it's the match.
Bro.
Let's take a look at it. We're matching
30 seconds left on the clock.
Bro. Might as well let him score at this point. Might as well let you get D-ranked, bro. You ain't doing shit. I'll take the L, bro. You deserve to go down. From what I've seen. Either show me that otherwise, or I mean, damn. If you get scored on in 17 seconds, I got nothing to say, bro.
I'm gonna do the same thing again. I'm actually making this shit move, but this time I'm gonna be wearing gloves. These gloves are nice winter gloves that keep your hands nice and toasty in the winter, so these should be not transporting through the glove. And it'll hold my glove. I'm gonna hold my breath down. Well, it doesn't get off. It's like, so it's kind of feels like it might have been making also, having my hands and gloves that go like this with us, I feel like I'm loaded. Okay, last night was following the video where she was moving forward with I think this one laughed because I'm most confident in the work. I am 100% confident that it is. Yeah, 100% just. It's kind of fun. But actually, that was just kind of sick, dude. Honestly. Okay, well, I guess that's that. It's just 8, right? Okay, so then obviously I guess you know what I probably should have known. This video I watched for this girl with a piece of foil is from 2 years ago, and as of 5 months ago, she came down with 2 pieces. So there is something supernatural there, something that's more than meets the eye. It's probably going to take a little longer than the 20 minutes I had allotted to figure it out. I am coming away from trying, though. It's feeling kind of bad. Like, I don't think that this girl is purposely trying to misinform people. I don't think she knows it's all fake. I think someone probably convinced her that this is telekinesis and that if you just correct, you're going to get better. Anyway, I was going to give up on this entirely until I found this series called Streaming. Streaming for this great stream. I post a bunch of conspiracy content, shows about hell ghosts, aliens, things that look like your average educational documentary.
Yeah, dog, that's what I'm talking about, man. I'm off the shizzle, dog.
They talk to researchers or well-versed in
What you talking about over there?
or as they call it in the show,
Suck on my ding dog, man.
It's short for psychokinesis. It is the ability to move a physical object without physical contact.
I don't know why they rebranded telekinesis to sound even more insane. This is not getting people on board. Okay, I believe in telekinesis, okay? I believe in the wacko. The show how psycho telekinesis can be. The host of the show, Caroline, people graduation, and even the psychokinesis practitioner, Sean.
It is a meditation process in itself, in the way it's the 50 times, maybe relax, and start to move. If you don't feel enough time, relax down.
So you get the same vibe that I got from that YouTuber, where it feels like he wants it to be real so bad that he's just like making up reasons why sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't.
If your feet tense, it stops to then maybe relax, it starts to move.
Yeah, sometimes I have trouble getting like that. I can't. Presentation in the foil one group.
And that's just some of this common too, so if you're sharing the field now.
She brings them and shares the field. That's what I'm making. You don't want to Caroline's over there by herself and everything. Like, yeah, I think I'm in the field too. Mine's field. So I'm like, no, you're not. You're in your own field. Alright? You're in your field. I'll take it. I just feel this dude, Sean, has been at it for years. And the best he can do is do it for stuff. But he can't even figure out why the move. Then psychokinesis is real. It's just not good. How about that? Yeah, you're going to take actually. Psychokinesis is real. It would suck. Because you think that even place. Here's where the reason is. Here's where Caroline comes to the UK. He was exceptional group of young children.
First step is a weekend where we encounter children who are using blindfolds to access their super abilities.
You can use some power. Just buy it.
And then is it where is the student going?
That's right. There's a school in England where children are looking to see while blindfolded. They can make out shapes while blindfolded. They can read with the blindfold on. They can even dodge with a blindfold. It's not in the UK. There's another school in Utah that teaches kids how to do all sorts of things. But it's the instructor is learning karate or something. Are they also fighting blindfolded? That seems kind of fucked up. Instructors ever do blindfolded? Unfair. Blue thing. 8 of clubs, 10 diamonds, 5 hearts. All this seems insane to me. I mean, it definitely gives you pause. You're kind of like, wait. Is it real? Because it's like, sure, they might be able to like memorize the book and then just recite it from memory without doing that. How are they like obstacles? How are they navigating stores with a blindfold?
How about the grilled chicken with sausage gumbo?
Also, find whatever time I die when I take the chicken gumbo. Also, you're making that there's something big and singular going on in each one of these lessons. And very sudden, a tiny little baby that almost makes it seeing. Like maybe they're just seeing through the bottom of the sun.
Alright? Well, it's complex stuff. I have complex for you. Hindi na like complex. It is a little complex.
So why would she need to come closer if he's just like perceiving it with his mind? So I'm like 91% this percent. In fact, I'm 95%. In fact, I'm 100%. So I don't know if the kids have just been sworn to secrecy, like they know it's all fake. And the woman who runs the school is just like making sure they keep the secret to the point where even the parents think it's real. Or if she somehow convinced the kids that they really do have this superpower, and then what they're seeing through the bottom of the blindfold is just like what's in their mind's eye. But there's definitely some insane manipulation with some crazy lie, which makes what happens next in the Gaia show even more comforting.
Long-term friendship, who at the age of 33 discovered she suffered from a rare genetic macular disease. While her condition is medically impossible to cure, Kim was willing to defy the odds, potentially trying to regain a perfect eyesight.
They got this woman who is going blind and convince her that she's going to be able to see without her disability. She's going to regain her perfect eyesight. They are wasting this poor sweet woman's time getting closer for no reason. This is so mean. And the best thing ever is to regain her vision are so good. It's working. She's doing everything in her power to try to get that blue light to reflect into the goggles. Why would she need to put it all around her head? She's telling me, and then next clip she's like sliding the paper into the blindfold. I think it's blue. But hey guys, the results speak for themselves. Look how far she went within the 2 short seconds. Huh? She's not even holding up the paper until she guesses it. This is so mean. I think she's just like a mean prank. Dude, leave this woman alone. So I've noticed from a lot of these different clips and these different schools, the blindfold that they're using always says mindfold on it. So I looked up and the mindfold is just kind of like a sleep or relaxation mask that you can buy on Amazon for $14. So I did. And now I'm figuring out what the heck is going on. Behold, the mind, the most powerful blindfold in the world. People, the blindfold does seem like a pretty legitimate mind. Yeah, okay. So, in terms of how much light it was, in terms of what it advertises being able to do, it is a little bit of sleep, meditation, travel, training, sports, mind power, and whatever. God damn, that's covered love space. They said it's mind power, and it's really a good step forward from like, it's anything else. I opened up the materials for training, I got my favorite chapter called corduroy, I did this while blindfolded, I got my paper for perceived intelligence. I did accidentally buy perforated paper that has little shapes perforated into it. I can tell you that. That's right. It's it. It's purple. It is doing something. How did I do that? First thing I did was just try to see the moment of it and see what colors was wrong. I'm just trying to focus on being I really want to say yellow. Jeez, it's a bright light pointed at my eye. There's a fucking light here. Right off the bat, I noticed I don't have any sort of natural psychic ability. But another thing is that all the people in the guidance show seem to wear their blindfolds so that their eyes are at the very bottom of it. So I decided to give that a shot. And that went way easy. I can see very clearly. Not because of rim of light. Like, I could totally see any type of paper you can hand me down. That's orange, that's freaking purple, that's freaking green. If this is what you can see normally, then this is basically what I can see with the blindfold. And even when staring directly into the camera lens, you still can't even see my eyes. So now that it's with my eyes, you can see. Oh, let me see if I can read out of the little bit of the Let's see. Up corduroy versus on in period. And you got me just out my hand in a chokehold, dude. Who is this guy? If that is how these training schools work, that's actually insane. Like, this dude can fully see us. I can literally see everything of the team. So I was never in an obstacle course, lickety split. It seems like it's pretty easy to fake, but I think all of the people could do is we'll just have to figure out at least the possible if we were legitimate. And actually try to practice to see without sight. Luckily, our boy Sean from Berkeley has actually written an entire book about the process of seeing without your eyes called Mindsight. And I got it, and I read it, and I spent a week training. His recommendations were a little bit unorthodox. Sean should recommend doing this practice while exposed in as much skin as possible. Take your shirt off. Taking your shirt off is ideal if you're comfortable doing. And he also has to reiterate that he actually doesn't even know how this works. There are multiple possibilities how it works. But look, I know what you don't want these just read the entire book to you. You don't want to see every single training system ever did. You want to does this work? I think the best he's doing is then opening book by the face of this movement. So I think it's only appropriate to one final second. See all the progress accumulated so far, and then see what is on.
Chicken and sausage on butter.
Yeah, it's still too bad about mounting it. People are happy. You know the guy that works out the work on that? And I know it's where he has a video of him practicing the very same thing. And he also hasn't figured it out.
We're training the software, we're talking about the software for years. This is switching the
The guy who wrote the book has to see without your eyes. Can't see without his eyes. But hey, if you want to have a real college drive, you don't have to know how to drive. The worst part about that video is, after the book came out, made up a whole bunch, and I read it. That's awesome. Maybe I can learn how to do object design. Maybe I can learn how to see with my eyes. I think from away from this fun, crazy street, this weird, nasty feeling that there's a lot to try to do. Hello, I'm you from the since I read that book, I continue to train my mind. I am now able to transcend not only physical touch and sight, but time itself. Why are you crawling? You have to act like a baby for it to work. That's incredible. You know, for a second, I thought this whole package at the door thing was going to be a hella fresh thing. It is. If you think being able to do objects with your mind will make your life easier, wait until you hear about today's sponsor, Hello Fresh. Hello Fresh has a lot of gift ideas, people, and a big right here. So it would allow less time wasted. Like being able to beautiful, warm weather. When it helps us to do all the good stuff, and you know how to listen to good stuff. That's why they said you only do exactly what you're supposed to do. And for a whole bunch of like one ingredient that you're never going to use to follow one recipe. It's good too long, and it's also good for you. Other recipes are super easy to follow. Someone who is not an experienced chef like myself, looking at the thing with these delicious hand-made pork complex enough, but it's something I really try to make it home. So it's simple enough, but I feel confident enough to make these my recipe myself. It's fine. And look at these tacos. These tacos look like better than something you get in a restaurant. So this is 20 minutes because I've got no food. Also, it's got a 31% lower carb than grocery store raw meal. Plus, nearly all of Hello Fresh's packaging is curbside recyclable and roasted meal. So if you want to check out Hello Fresh, head over to HelloFresh.com and use my code Truly Great 50 for 50% off. Plus, your first box ships for free. That's HelloFresh.com. Use my code Truly Great 50 for 50% off. And your first box ships free. Thank you for watching this video. You guys, that's awesome. I really have never tried it. But I'd love to listen to that. Oh, yeah, you know, it's taking off. You don't have to damage the space-time continuum. No, that's not what I just have other shit to do. Okay, good comment. And good luck. This is sponsored by figure out the answer by I'm Danny Gonzalez. And today I'm going to be giving away this. For years, YouTubers have been giving away expensive cars like these to attract millions of viewers while simultaneously looking like a really good person.
Today, I'm with a brand new Snapchat car.
But how does it work? I mean, like, seriously, how can YouTubers afford to constantly be giving away super expensive cars like this? It is the dark side. To giving away a Tesla to some random person that would be more fun than good. Let's find out. Because I'm giving away a Tesla, baby. What's up, Greg? Welcome back to another episode of Yeah. The title is correct. Daddy gonna give away a Tesla. I've decided that I've been a big spiritual YouTuber for long enough. I said to my 4 million subscribers, not slowly. So also, I'm a YouTuber, and actually, I'm sick. I'm gonna be a big YouTuber now, and I'm pretty sure the only way to do that is by becoming a YouTuber that gives away Tesla. Giving away Tesla is sort of a favorite habit of big YouTubers. It's like baseball YouTubers represent that. I'm grateful for that. And we get a big audience doing it. In fact, I want you. So I'm just stepping into the plate, so to speak. Well, that's the baseball. I just stepped into the plate, and I was the ball. That is the Tesla, and the ball is some random person. Well, wait, actually, that's what I'm not going to pick them. I'm sure most of you have seen videos of people giving away Tesla before. And honestly, I want to just like what it's like to do, and actually try to have a look at your outfit, like it actually I just gave someone a really dope idea for you on YouTube. I didn't even need to, but over the past couple months, you've all witnessed what can be described as the disgracing of one of YouTuber's most popular Tesla giveaway, which kind of makes me feel like I've been gifted the perfect opportunity to become YouTuber's next big Tesla giveaway YouTuber. I've got a great opportunity to capitalize on this, and also do it. I think that whenever I want to be YouTuber giveaway a car, I always wonder if there's really details that they lost. What does it mean to just give someone a car? Did you buy it? Give it to them? If you give someone a car, like, did this person want it? And most importantly, the people who ever get laugh at things like this. Why do you feel this is like the thing that is Tesla giveaways, and I'm not giving you first, and I'm not giving you the second, and I'm also giving you the hitting up. This is one of the best and most ethical Tesla giveaway ever. Like that's pretty cool. Now I've never given away a car. To be honest, I didn't fully know what I was getting myself into. But I keep it, I want this to be the ultimate Tesla giveaway. I want people to understand the overstand that was magic, which could only mean one thing. I had to do this as responsibly and ethically as possible. I needed to be aware of anything and everything that could go wrong. I sat down and did some research. There's Tesla. I surprised my brother with a Tesla. I surprised my wife with a dream car. Surprising my best friend with a new Tesla. What I'm getting into so far is that this has to be a surprise. According to these really popular YouTube videos, 20 million views, 21 million. It was like when it's a surprise. I guess that is true. I don't think it'd be very exciting if I like pick the person to give the Tesla to, and then like together for fun, we sort of like playing about getting a Tesla. I did all the finances in order. I like pick out all the things that they wanted to Tesla, and I gotta bring some way back to surprise. Let's watch this video. I surprised my wife with a dream. It really seems that I'm interested.
So I feel like brand new Tesla products. She her parents bought her when she graduated. It's funny, I did her old car with a shot and eventually you guys watch the video.
So, all of that, I think it's the one of that. I mean, you already like the story for old car. I mean, one of that. Like, okay, when I pick the person to give the Tesla to, I have to destroy something that's special. Something that won't even be replaced by her. Okay, because before I can do this, let's get this up for you guys. It's like, I'm going to think that I can get this here. And I'm actually going to give them, you've got a $10,000 for that. Yeah, actually, maybe the way I can improve my baseball man is by doing it. Maybe we just fix the whole thing, right? Just get straight to the point. Hey, I'm giving you a call. Here's the call. You won't just hold it and look at it, you'll be able to drive it. Yeah, so we get a lot of them. Okay, so that's something fine. I think I gotta just explain what that's a giveaway is supposed to look like and how I can improve upon it. But there are a few other things that worry me. But the more I think about giving someone this really expensive electric car, the more I'm realizing that there's a lot that could go wrong in this that could actually end up having like a really negative impact on the person's life that I'm giving this car. Before YouTube and these like lavish giveaway videos and $1 million challenge videos existed, people used to get their kids to watching ordinary people winning super nice gifts by watching game shows like HGTV home remodeling. And if you ever read up on what happens behind the scenes and after a lot of these shows end, you might know that unfortunately giving people really exorbitant gifts can actually have a really negative impact on society. Let's not forget that if you were to win like HGTV's sweepstakes that they do every once in a while where they give away like $1 million smart. So if you're like an average person and you make like $60,000 a year, and all of a sudden you win $1 million, in general, like people that run these sweepstakes don't pay for anything except for the house. So they give you the house, and then everything else is up to you. So that's like health insurance, and all of a sudden you've got all these responsibilities, and even if you like accept that house and then realize what a big responsibility this is, then you have to try to sell it, which can be really difficult. Also, that's like when you're really $1 million, that really doesn't really impact how much they classify it as income. So if you make like $60,000 a year and you win this house, all of a sudden the government says, oh, the person that makes $60,000 a year this year, you made millions from $60,000. So instead of paying 20% of $60,000, you actually now have to pay whatever the tax bracket is, like 30% of $1 million in tax. And the same type of thing can happen when you give away a Tesla. One of the big advantages of having an electric car is that you can charge it at home and you never have to go to the gas station again. But if you live in an apartment building that doesn't have a charger installed, you'll actually have to go to the charger every time. You spend like 30 minutes waiting there for your car to charge, which is obviously a lot slower than charging an electric car is a lot slower than filling up a gas car. Plus, you have to pay insurance for the car, which for an electric vehicle is often more than even a gas car and it costs the same. It's really something right now, like the point I'm trying to make is that like people who aren't already rich can do nice things, and that's not something I want to anybody. I think so, but I just don't want to give someone a car that ruins their life, you know? call me crazy. So how do we fix this and make it work? Well, first thing I can do is what a lot of other YouTubers do, and mostly give Teslas to their already rich YouTuber friends, who won't necessarily struggle if they have to pay an extra few $1,000s in taxes that year. When YouTubers do give away cars to non-YouTubers, I'm really not sure exactly what they do. I did answer one conditions of a sweepstakes David Dobrik did, and in there it specifically said, like, you will win this car. If you don't want the car, you cannot have it. You have to take the car, or you get something. Which, as we discussed, is basically like saying, if you're not already wealthy, then this is not for you. This is really a giveaway for people who could have afforded a Tesla. To get a better idea of what people are wrong giving away a car, I reached out to one of my followers, Monica, who just a few years ago had won an expensive car from a raffle and ended up not even being able to claim for profit. I kind of just wanted to hear your story. You said you wanted to talk about sweepstakes.
It was actually the cool, but I think $25 all my friends did. And it was like sick of them. And they gave me a call after it. There, it was like, oh, like my car. But it's not necessarily my car.
When you initially won the car, I would imagine you were like pretty excited, right? Did they like explain to you what that entailed like right away?
No. So, like, it was pretty cool. And it was very funny. So I was like, yeah, I know the best thing to do. I want to.
Yeah.
So when the first person called me, he told me like who's getting the most information from me, including insurance information and cars. So I was looking into insurance. I was thinking, you know, the guy's insurance is free for me. So I would have been like crazy for all these people.
Yeah.
I don't have to. Second grade one. And we talked about, I didn't see it, but he looked at the ticket. When he made a big thing.
Oh.
And it was like, when I was talking to him, he was just like, yeah, so you just really excited for about $700. And I was like, what is that? Just go to the photo.
Was that like the sales tax for the car?
Yeah, so $3,700 is the sales tax. And I was like, oh, I would have that. It's also options that I can check for coverage and and I was keep going. No, and after a while, it's like, you know, I ended up finding like it was people themselves. They're like, oh,
So you would have a sales tax on the car plus insurance for the car. And then I would imagine the government would count that as income. So it's almost like now instead of how you're making a full, you're actually making $50,000 more than that if you were like a different tax bracket. And so you would actually end up having to pay more income tax that year too, which would be money that you would have.
I didn't even crazy. That's still kind of cool in like things that I just think I tried to make it up. Who would have
If you had not really thought it through and you had accepted the car just because you figured it would have been written down, and then you realized a couple of months in that this is like costing you so much money, you wouldn't have been able to sell it if you wanted to.
yeah, I would have after that I think it's kind of hard to figure it out. Anyone who has the biggest part of themselves, so it could be very black and white, like paper, and so understand what exactly is happening at the same time, like so especially if you get a part.
Alright, awesome. I really appreciate you doing this, especially on Alright, yeah. that they already know, whether it be like a family member or like, or like one of your YouTube friends who's already rich and like probably going to buy a Tesla for themselves. But that's not how we're going to do it here. We make this a little more spicy. I've been thinking about it. I want to give it to somebody who follows me. I'm more of my loyal audience. The people watching this video. Also, like whenever Mr. Beast gives away something crazy, he's like, this guy was just some random subscriber, and we're giving him flying into the moon. So make sure you subscribe, because you can win a great gift. So subscribe to my channel, and maybe you could win a Tesla in the future. Am I gonna do this again? I'm not gonna give it to someone who watches my videos, but I also want to give it to one of my followers with the purest heart, almost like a fairy tale, He who has the purest heart in all of them, that follows the goodness that shall not pass. So here's the thing. Like, I accidentally tweeted, it's supposed to be an email containing an important login. While it's not an air development, I think it's random piece of information, and it's not something about something about so it's not publicly there. So I think a fake email address, that way a bunch of random people would be trying to log into one of my apps. I think I am now the product of Daniel G. Production 35@gmail.com. And I began drafting a point to weed out my channel. I told different units. Like I said, hey dude, here's the account info. You should be able to log in and then disable two-factor authentication. I'm going to come with a password and the password. I'm going to challenge you. Okay? So let's go ahead and do it for this. And there it goes. Getting some likes. You've got a smile already. Shut up, just like. Good. Good. Nervous. Kind of nervy. I think it's everyone's sweaty all of a sudden. This is kind of nerve-wracking. I wonder what people are saying. Alright, let's click on it. Danny, what have you done? What is this? Literally, what? Dude, what is happening? Okay, not very insightful responses so far, honestly. Nobody seems concerned that I just tweeted my login. I'm gonna go on Danny's account. We gotta put the sim from near-do out. I don't know what you're saying there. Good for nothing. Lazy bones. Oh shit, we got a lazy bones. Do I have it? I'm sorry, but I'm sorry. Really? I know, that's what it is. Hey, man, you don't really get credit for them looking for today that they're doing something bad things on. Whoa, we got a hair throw with the DMs? Your account even sounds like they're doing. I was like, you know what, maybe I should check it. Oh shit, I just thought maybe you should check the email address too. Oh no, the email address is getting slow. This person just sent spam. This one seems to think I did get hacked. But they're laughing. You should make a butter filter. Here's a photo for that. Okay, none of these emails are helpful. No one in the email is helping. They're all just constantly talking. And no one's gonna help me. Even worse, angry faces. They pissed off at you? You accidentally told a lot of info, you make it work, please. There's like no DMs about this. This is absurd. No DMs. The way that I want it. The exact specific way that I want it. Nobody's reading my mind. Kind of ticked off. I decided to give it a day. See if any more kind-hearted DMs would roll in. They didn't. I wait. 1.4 for my concerned, pure-hearted fans to start flooding my DMs, and guess what? I think I've gotten maybe 2, but really, neither of them have enough info on their profile for me to determine if they even live in the U.S. and I can give them the card, or if they are old enough to get a card. Honestly, I'm starting to worry that maybe I don't have any followers that have a pure enough card. This fairy tale is ending in disaster. I feel like the Princess Cinderella going around with a glass slipper trying to find feet to put it in, and no one in the kingdom even has feet. Like everybody just walks on their hands, and they see me walking with a glass slipper. Like, what the fuck are you doing with that, dude? We all walk on our hands, dude. I don't know. You know what? Let's go back. Let's go back. I was thinking about this a lot, and I feel like the name of the game. Burden behind this top, and also giving it to them in a way that can have the biggest positive impact on their life. And after thinking about it for a long time, talking to my manager and business just going to be giving them cash. It's actually kind of funny. I was just reading about HGTV's Dream Home giveaway that they do every year. This year, it was a $2.8 million house. The winner was just announced about a month ago, and I just found an article about how apparently the person who won put the house up for sale days after winning, which I think just goes to show that sometimes cash is just better. Cash is just better. A lot of these sweepstakes kind of seem like they're just for show. You know, it's a lot more exciting to give someone a new house than it is to give them money that you can't really even see because it's probably just wired to them for giving to them in a check. But like if you want to give someone a house or you want to give someone a car, I feel like it's better to just give someone the money for it and they can pick out whatever house and whatever car they want and they're not just limited to whatever the sweepstakes wants them to have. So I'm going to give them money. How much? In the terms and conditions of one of David Dobrik's Tesla sweepstakes, it says that each Tesla that they're giving away has a value of $37,000. I looked it up on Tesla's website. That is the most bare bones, basic Tesla Model 3. It's got no upgrades. It is the cheapest Tesla you can buy. So in order to make this the best Tesla giveaway ever, I've configured a Tesla Model 3 with one upgrade. And with that upgrade, the total cost of the car is $49,000. But if I just give someone $49,000, each chunk of that gets taxed, and so they end up not even having enough money to buy the car. So we're going to have to factor in sales tax, which I think will be about 6 or 7K. Income tax, which will be about 11.7K. I don't know if that's been paid to me. And after this money, I have to account for the taxes on this money also, which is estimated to be 3.7. And this could go on forever. Like, this money is also going to get taxed. Give a little bit more, and a little bit more, and a little bit more. But that's the but you know what? Let's just make a nice even number and change it to 70,000. $70,000. Instead of giving someone a $37,000 car, I'm going to give them $70,000 human dollars, U.S. dollars. Which will make me take it.
60 seconds left on the clock.
Who are you? Alright. Oh. Like the future of mobile banking? That's awesome. I was trying to tell you. Go ahead. I agree with you. Sorry. Oh, sorry. That's okay. Let's go. I was just going to say, are you sure that you want to pay for the Tesla? Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. The responsibility is banking that you can do entirely innocent. It's simple to use. There's no hidden fees. You can send and request money from friends. You also get a Visa debit card. This is and overall, they just take all of the hassle and confusion out of banking. What they're doing for this video is so above and beyond what I would expect from a brand. They've been so cool about this video. They are literally taking the entire check that I'm writing for them, which is insane. But not only are they doing that, they also want to help out the people watching this video. So they're giving $500 to 10 people who sign up for Current using the code DATA. I simply cannot overstate how cool it is of Current to be doing this. This is like a crazy amount of money to be helping me with, and also very cool of them to be giving you guys money too. So if you want to check out Current for yourself and sign up using my code Danny, then head on over to current.com/Danny or check out the link in the description. Again, thank you to Current so much for sponsoring this video. And thank you guys for checking out Current. It's free to sign up, and you could win $500, so really a win-win. And if you like this video, it's also a good way to thank them for helping me out so much with this weird activity. So thank you to Current and thank you to you guys. Okay, so it's been another day, and I've been thinking, racking this week, trying to figure out how can I find someone with my followers that seems like a nice person and deserves a Tesla. I'm thinking of different things I could post. I'm thinking about trying to do the same thing on Instagram, maybe posting an Instagram story that has like my credit card information in the background or something like that. I'm waiting to see if anybody DMs me to let me know. I've come up with so many different ideas, but I'm just worried that I'm going to get the same result from every single one. So I was feeling pretty dejected, and then I realized, what if I have had the right person the whole time? I'm looking for someone who follows me, who's got my back, who's willing to help me out when I need it. I'm expecting anything from her. I think I already have that. And it's Monica, the person who I even do with my name in the car. Honestly, I don't know why I'm thinking of serial. She's like the perfect recipient. She was cheated out of before because they weren't willing to accommodate the situations, and Bo would have ended up actually being burning on her. And my whole thing is I'm trying to do this the right way, where I'm not making the car away. So I feel like the ultimate poetic justice that the video could have would be to give her the money. I think it only makes. Now, once I realized this, started thinking about it, and I also realized that this does complicate things. First off, I want this to be a surprise audience group, so I can't just message Monica and be like, hey, do you want to meet up to film something? It's something I have to do in person. For the video where I'm giving away a Tesla, subscribe to the video team already, and you know I'm giving away a Tesla. We want to film for a different part of that video in person, so I can't do that. Giving away in person, giving away a lot of money is a lot of money. Well, I guess we do it. Yeah. So I would just go and give it to somebody and just tell you guys, like, all right, I did it. Oh, you wanted to see it? Yeah. Luckily, I was able to find what looked like a close friend of mine just by going through her tweets and looking for people that consistently like me. And since her profile said she also lived in Florida, I figured they must be at least somewhat good friends. And with enough luck, maybe they even think we're friends. I spent about half an hour talking to me with the hope to get the friend's attention, but also convey just how secret this needed to stay. I was nervous to say, what if she read it and immediately showed Monica? The whole surprise would be ruined, but after reviewing the DM a few more times, I mustered up the courage. I said, and she never responded. Yeah, she didn't respond to the Twitter DM, didn't respond to the Instagram DM that I sent the following day because I panicked. In fact, she didn't even read either. So then I ended up finding a different friend of Monica's named Shelby, and I DM'd her and she responded right away. And good news, she was on board to help out with the surprise. So with the new Congress and a big plan to surprise Monica at some park in Jacksonville, Florida, I packed my bags and headed south. When I arrived in Jacksonville the day before the big giveaway, all I found was fun. While we were originally planning on doing the whole thing outside of the park, it was forecast to rain all that day and the next day, so we had to scramble to come up with a way that we could film all of it in the park with cameras with people. On top of that, I got to get to Shelby staying at the store outside the tower, and also all of the routes on the crew, and we had to meet to go over the plan until the next day, right before the festival. And that's if she showed up. Like, what if she just failed? If she just decided she doesn't want to do this because of being on camera? Then what? At this point, I was pretty much shitting my pants. And also, I started to worry that maybe placing the success of the highest stakes video I've ever made in the hands of a complete stranger might not have been my best idea. Maybe not my first move. But luck for me, I flipped. Before I had time to reflect on my mistakes and grow as a person, it was game time. Today is the day that we're giving away the touchdown. I feel like anxious because I want it to happen already, but I also feel a little bit unprepared. It's supposed to be happening in 2 hours. I with Shelby, and I haven't met Shelby yet, so that's a little nerve-wracking. I hope that everything comes together. I thought it was kind of funny if instead like a big check, and if people give a really big check and they don't know how to money. I thought it was kind of funny if I gave a really small check, because when you get a big check, it makes you look like you're like 6 inches taller than we're giving a size check. So this one will make it look like I thought it was funny a few days ago. I don't think it's funny anymore, but this is only second half that is funny. I kind of felt like everything up until this part would be the hard part, and then like giving away the money, that's going to be easy. How hard is it to give away money? But this element of like trying to surprise this person has been the most difficult thing so far. So yeah, and shopping, we got some stuff, fix the cameras, movies, we're going to cameras. I just realized that the current plan right now is also hiding in the back of Sheldon's car, and we filmed a little bit earlier in the Tesla today, and for part of the filming we had to turn the AC on, and I realized how hot it is going to be in the car, so hopefully I don't faint and die in the back of the car. They just like get in the car, and Shelby's like giving me my cue to pop out, and then they turn around and I'm just like dead in the next seat. Yeah. And just the more I think about it, the more things I feel like I realize can go wrong. I feel like I've kind of been like on edge of taking it. But at the end of the day, you know what? We're giving someone a gift, and hopefully she'll really enjoy it. So that's really what matters, right? To me, and hopefully this video will get a lot of views. So that, you know, that's really what matters. I think at the end of the day, you guys were already here. You were already watching the video. You know, probably I paid attention and you watched all the way up until this point. I honestly probably didn't have to give it to us at this point. I got the clicks and I got the views. So I could probably end the video here. So no, yeah. I guess that's okay. So the plan right now is to meet up with Shelby in 2 hours. We're just going to go over things really quickly, and I'm just going to go pick Monica up, and then we're going to get it done. We're going to give her money when the world needed her most. Shelby arrived. With just minutes to spare before Monica was expecting her to pick her up, we came to the plane. Shelby shared her location with me on her phone, and off she went. Here's the point. Right now, Shelby's in her relationship with Monica for what Monica thinks is just two friends hanging out to go get boba. Well, little does Monica know, but when Shelby parks, she's going to be parking right between our rental car and a Tesla Model 3. Yeah, even though we're not actually giving her a Tesla, like a physical Tesla, I still wanted to have her there. That way she could see what she wants, and also it would be better for the thumbnail and for the video. So there is going to be a Tesla. When Shelby and Monica leave the car to go get their tasty treat, Shelby's going to leave her car unlocked, which will give me an opportunity to sneak from the rental car to Shelby's car, where I will surprise Monica with a good time. Luckily, the windows of the rental car are completely tinted. That way, my shooter Christian can be filming from the trunk of the rental car. It was the perfect plan to make sure that even though it was going to be pouring during the big surprise, the rain wouldn't ruin the whole thing. Shelby shared her location with me. She had just picked up the location right at her parking spot. So they will be here shortly. The game is let's go! We'll be right here. Yes. And when they leave, I'm going to pop on out, come over, and do my sneak little sneak and get right into there. Right into them. And then Christy, for a hug. Let's go! I think. Good. But before I get too excited, Shelby went rogue. Where's she going? She got so close and then just started turning down a bunch of random streets. It was insane. She couldn't be stopped. Okay, okay. Okay. Oh, wait, no, she's big. Okay, she's back in this. She's going to go. Oh, wait. Maybe she's trying to play dumb when she wasn't the market. Very interesting. She can move forward. They've done it, yeah, they've done it stop with it. So probably. I wonder if she was it's in it. This is fuck wild, dude. This is crazy. With Monica and Shelby just barely out of sight, I was safe to make my move. There's no way I should probably do there and work wherever they are. No, they're definitely open food. This you can come up with an excuse to be just like, I'm not supposed to. She did. Thank you.
Shelby is going to be standing outside a frozen yogurt shop or a smoothie king. They're just standing outside, so I'm not sure what they're doing. If they're getting smoothies or if they're waiting for smoothies or just hanging out. I think, you know, we get it. But right now, I am sitting in the car and I'm playing this unit, and it is hot. But as long as they're back shortly and they're not gone all night, they're fine. Bro, now look at this cut rotation. Nice, nice. You did absolutely nothing. Rotate back post, and then you can fucking bunt that bitch all the way out to the corner every single time. It is what it is, bro. Low ranks are gonna stay low ranks. And these guys are gonna continue fucking kids like you up.
Let's do it.
I'm tired of playing with you, bruh. Learn how to rotate. That shit trash as shit. You trash as fuck, bro. These kids are so much better than you mechanically, but they're also better than me mechanically. You know what they aren't better than me, though? Rotation-wise. Fundamentals.
Didn't film this part, but when I interviewed Monica before, I asked her to sign a release and she'd get $100 for helping out with the video. But by the time we got to Jacksonville, she actually had to fill out like the bank account info, so we had to give her the $100. That's why he made the joke, and it's actually pretty funny if you get it. So I just wanted to let you in on the little joke and get back to the video.
You didn't get no. Oh my fucking god! You didn't get no fucking boost. Yes. That fucking bullshit. That fucking bullshit. You fucking trash ass dudes, bro. What are you doing? Why would you fake that, you trash can? Good thing I already predicted that you're a fucking trash can.
So instead of actually giving you a physical copy, you have to record that's a check for $7,000. No, people give like really big checks.
And then you steal that goal. Oh my god, I just faked out kids that'll fucking shit on you over and over and over again. I just faked them out so hard. But no, I appreciate it. I appreciate you. You're a very you're a very strong part of this team. I want you to know that. We wouldn't be nothing without you. Nice fucking defense. Nice fucking defense. Nice fucking defense, bro. You are an absolute atrocity to the Rocket League game, and I hope you fucking die. Honestly. Human to human, I hope you die. And I hope you report me, and I hope that there's someone that can help you with the fact that you're trash, and I hope you fucking die. Fucking garbage. I'm just trying to get to my rank, which is up there with them. You're fucking trash. Oh, and you think that there's something to justify you being here with them kids? You're fucking trash. That's so sad. I hope that kid fucking ends his life.